Hello, welcome back. This is Crash Course 39. I'm Sammy Chimona Lub with the Eagle One development team. And today we're going to go ahead and take a look at tile meshes. In particular, we're going to look at catwalks. Okay, for catwalks, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a quad. And this quad is going to be 128 by 128. And as I'm creating this quad, let me just go ahead and let me change my grid size. Okay, press enter. Same thing that we've done before. Control Shift I changes it into a tile mesh. Alt enter. And then we're going to search for catwalks or just type in walk. And you're going to see it made right away. And I'm going to change my grid size down to 16 just so I can move it around easier. All right, this is a really interesting to use tile mesh because it offers so much flexibility. Yeah, just like the other tile meshes, you can extend it out. Yeah, just pressing Shift G to quickly multiply it through. You can go ahead and create T-junctions. So let's say right here, I hold down Shift, I can create a T-junction. I can also create it in increments of 32, I can go 64, or I can go 128. So whatever it is that fits your needs. And we can also have it do some interesting things, such as, let me just go to move this, creating stairs that goes up and down. So let's go and say this one goes down, and then this one, let's go at tile properties, we can go stair up. And then over here, we can go ahead, tile properties, we can go stairs up. And then let's just lower this. There we go. So now it's fitting on all sides. Okay, I've got over here also a staircase that fits in there. It's pretty nice when everything begins to line up. You know, I've been building on a grid this entire time, trying to keep everything nice and neat. And so when you do end up building on the grid, you get rewarded, especially when it comes with tile meshes. Okay, so this right here, I'm going to show some different ways we can use this. I can also change the tile properties grate floor, yes, so we can see through. And I want them to see through here as there's water underneath and it's scary. Okay, over here, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to give this a little bit of a hallway. I'm going to extract this first with Alt N. Let's go ahead and slice this up. I'm going to hide this tile mesh right now so I can work on this. Let's go ahead and double click these edges and let's expand it. And we're going to give the player the opportunity to go into our next part of our level, which is going to be somewhat of an submerged portion. Okay, let's unhide that. Now we can go ahead and see exactly how this is going to work. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm actually going to extend this room here, and then I'm going to stop, hold down Shift, and we're going to start another segment. Okay, this is going to be easier for me later as I do some housekeeping with my room. I'm just going to line this up for here for now. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hold down Shift. Let's make this kind of a deep chasm. Select these two walls, hold down Shift, and let's expand it. Okay. All right, so quickly, we've already made sort of a subterranean room. Okay, and we can play with this a little bit later, but for right now, I want to go ahead and I want to expand on this. Notice that this tile mesh, the stairs are now being dropped down, even though the elevation of this plane has to be the same plane as the rest of the tile mesh. So when I come down here, I'm going to have to start a new one, and that's fine, no big deal. Okay, Shift B, let's create a new quad. Okay, I'm going to make it 128 by 128. And just go ahead and make sure it's the correct dimensions. Control Shift I, Alt Enter. Let's make sure I'm in object mode. Turn it into a tile mesh and then set the file right here to catwalks. Okay, and then same thing, I'm just gonna repeat it. The only difference down here is that I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly line this up. And I like this feature too. We're gonna go ahead, tile properties, let's turn this into a surface connector. Perfect. So it's going to go through. Excellent. Here it's lined up. Excellent. All right. So now, you know, in a large setting like this, we can go ahead and just extend this out. Have these surface connectors, which makes it really easy for us now to continue along with our catwalks in a completely different portion of where we're at. Okay, so we're coming outside to inside. These industrial catwalks are being used. Okay, if I really want to, I could connect these two. That's no problem if I want to get rid of this. But just for aesthetic purposes right now, we're showing you the different variations between the grates with surface connectors. Here we've got stairs. Here we don't have stairs. If this is a dead end, let's say I don't want this to go anywhere, I can click yes. And now we have something here. Maybe we have a couple of tanks down here that we're looking at in order for things to be working. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial on tile meshes with catwalks, and also showing you how we can quickly extrude from the outside and make an interior portion of our building. We'll see you guys on our next crash course.